today I wanted to share with you guys 3 things that you absolutely need to know if you are going to relocate to Oregon and buy a house, or if you're just going to buy a house here in Salem, Oregon, or anywhere in the surrounding areas anytime soon. I also have a couple of errands to run right here in Salem. And so I thought, why don't I just take you guys with me and I will share with you guys what these tips are, these very important tips along the way. We'll chat as we go and I'll share with you guys. And by the end of the video, you are going to know 3 things that you must know before you relocate to / just buy real estate in Salem or anywhere in the surrounding areas. As a relocation specialist, real estate agent, I work with a lot of clients who come to me from this YouTube channel, maybe just like you. By the way, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate and you want to work with me, I'd love to work with you. My contact information is below. The first step is shoot me an email. But I work with a lot of buyers, especially buyers that move here. But I work with a lot of buyers in particular who are relocating to Salem or many of the beautiful surrounding outside towns from all over. And many of these buyers have never been to Salem, and many of them actually never come to Salem until after they close on their home. As you know, if you subscribe to this channel, if you don't, what are you waiting for? We've been doing some more like vlog style videos lately where, while we still talk a lot about tips for buying in the area, tips for living in the area, and tips for relocating to the area overall, we still talk about those things on this channel. We've been doing some more like vlog style videos where we're showing you a little bit of the landscape. We're showing you around town, we're showing you areas in town, and we've been having fun doing that. So I thought, why don't I take you guys with me and show you where I'm going today? Because I know where I'm going is not that exciting today. However, if I was going to be moving across the country, perhaps like you are, to a new town that I've never been to, I would appreciate seeing the places I'm going to today as well. So my hope is that this gives you a better feel for the different areas of town we're going to today and what it is like to be a Salemite. But first, if you're new here, welcome. My name's Mariah. My husband Spencer and I run a top producing husband and wife real estate team here in Oregon. Today, I am going to the Salem Public Library to drop off some books. I'll show you guys a little bit of that. It's downtown Salem. And then I'm going to the Willamette Town Center, which is a shopping center over in Northeast Salem, 2 different sides of town, which I think it's important to see and know about different sides of town if you're going to be moving here and you're not familiar with the area. I get asked about this on my Zoom calls with you guys all the time. So we're going to be heading over to North Salem for the Willamette Town Center, and we're going to hit up the Barnes and Nobles there and find a birthday gift for one of my friends. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 must-know tips for buying a house here / relocating here along the way. So let's go. Okay. The first thing that it's important to know before you move here / buy a house here is Salem has a very diverse neighborhoods. There are so many different wonderful neighborhoods in Salem. By the way, if you're curious to see more about what those neighborhoods look like, I have an entire playlist on my channel called neighborhood tours or something like that. Head over to my channel after this video and find those, and you can see what I'm talking about. But Salem has so many styles of neighborhoods, everything from like the mid-century modern home neighborhoods, beautiful big mature tree-lined neighborhoods. We've got the more cookie cutter style neighborhoods. We have tons of new construction neighborhoods, newer construction as well. We have a handful of awesome golf course communities. We've got neighborhoods with big houses and really small lots. We have older neighborhoods with bigger lots. We've got homes downtown that are walkable, that are historic. There's just such a diverse amount of neighborhood. So that's your first piece of homework. If you're going to be buying a house here / moving here, is you got to finish this video first. Okay, that's actually the real first piece of homework is finish this video. The second piece of homework is head over to my channel after this video. Watch as many of those videos as you can of the different neighborhoods in Salem to give you a feel for what I'm talking about, because there's such a diverse amount. There's such diversity in the neighborhoods, and that's only Salem specifically. We're not even talking all the towns on the outskirts. There's so many towns on the outskirts of Salem in literally every direction. And guys, when you reach out to me about buying a house here, whether you already live here or you're moving from out of state and you've never been here, doesn't matter. No matter where you're at in that flow of things, you don't need to know where you want to land yet. We do have buyers that reach out sometimes that are like, I'm ready to go, I know where I want to be, and I need to and I need to be in my house by next month, and we can help you. But we do have buyers also who are like, I am not even sure if I want to be in Salem, and if I do want to be in Salem, I don't know what side of town. Can you tell me a little bit about each side of town? So it doesn't matter what boat you're in, we're here to help. But that is the first thing you need to know is Salem has a really quite the diversity of different neighborhoods. Quick pit stop because there's Spencer. I had to meet him here because he was parked here and he needed something that was in my car. So I thought I'd show you guys. This is a school in the area. This is South Salem High School. So if you're thinking about relocating here, this is a school in South Salem. There's the library. This is a really bad view of it. It's all the way over there. It is a very large library, but this is just the library book drop-off station that we're going to right here. We just dropped off the books. We're leaving the library and we're heading to Barnes & Noble now. So we are currently in downtown Salem. We just went from South Salem, where we were, to downtown Salem. As you can see, it is a trafficy time of day. And we are now heading from downtown Salem to Northeast Salem to go to the Willamette Town Center because they have a Barnes & Noble there. And this is just an example of the bipolar weather here in Oregon. It's May at the time of filming this. Everyone moving here always wants to know about the weather. We've been having like solid 70-degree days the last few weeks. And then this morning, or not even this morning, earlier when I left the house, it was raining, I was cold, so I put on this sweater and I brought even like a big fuzzy winter vest to go with it. Now the sun decided to come out and I'm really hot. That is a consistent occurrence this time of year in Oregon, is the weather just not making up its mind. It's time for my second tip for buying a house here in Salem or the surrounding areas is know the local market. As with anywhere, the housing market and what's going on in the housing market can really very drastically affect what sellers are willing to accept in an offer, how long days on market are, that type of thing. So just to have a feel for what's going on in the housing market the best that you can. I'm always happy to talk to you about that, just let you know what I'm seeing as a real estate agent. At least right now at the time of filming this, one benefit of buying, one pro that we're seeing for buyers is we are seeing some sellers willing to negotiate things like paying for some of the buyer's closing costs, which we were not seeing in more competitive markets. A con, a downside for sellers right now is homes are sitting a little bit longer. The days on market is a little bit higher than what it was a couple years ago. So that's just a quick tidbit about the market. Now we are moving into downtown Salem, and then we're gonna move from downtown Salem to Northeast Salem to the Willamette Town Center, guys. Let's go. Now, this street that we're on right now, this area that we're in, we are currently on Center Street, that area. Guys, the Center Street coming from downtown to Northeast Salem. I am legally not allowed to just straight up say, this is a bad side of town, this is a good side of town. And I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying at all. However, I can legally point you to the facts. And I will say this is an area of town that's just little part of the street. Not even all of it, not even all the street. This little snippet of the street we're driving on right now is a worse crime rating than has worse crime ratings than other sides of town. It also has lower school ratings than other sides of town. So use whatever you want with that information. Not saying it's good, not saying it's bad, but it is where we're at right now. So this is one of the lower crime rating sides of town, I guess you could say, or areas of town that we're in. This is about as lower crime rating as it gets in Salem. And with that being said, I wouldn't even consider this street a dangerous street. I've had clients choose to purchase homes right off of the street who came from this YouTube channel, who have moved from out of state, and they said that any area in Salem is going to be safer than where they're moving from. I've always considered Salem a safe place. That's my personal opinion. The third thing to know as you enjoy this beautiful drive here, the third thing to know before you buy a house here in the Salem area is know that in the winter especially, Salem does have a wet, mild climate. And because of that, some homes could have potentially mold or roof issues. It's not something we see all the time by any means or something you need to be super concerned about or scared of. However, it is very wise to get a home inspection here. I would definitely highly recommend getting a home inspection. That is how you will know if a home has mold issues or if the roof is having issues, get a home inspection. You have 10 business days after we accept your offer, or after the seller, I should say, accepts your offer to get your home inspections done. And you can still back out after that and keep your earnest money if something comes up on the inspection that we cannot negotiate with the seller. So that is another thing to be aware of. On top of, weather conditions, home conditions, all of that, there are very, very few, but there are a couple neighborhoods in like the downtown central Salem area-ish that are in flood zones. And so most of Salem is not in a flood zone, but that is something to be aware of if you're looking in that area. And your lender will tell you, though, they should tell you before you even look at the home, if it's in a flood zone, because if it's in a flood zone, it's going to need flood insurance, which can be quite expensive. We are now entering the Willamette Town Center in Northeast Salem. This is a shopping center. They've got a Home Goods, a DSW, Ulta, Bath and Body Works, TJ Maxx, Nordstrom Rack, Barnes & Noble, where we're going, and more. They have plenty of food. They've got fast food, restaurants. This location, there's also a movie theater on the other, side of this building. This location, my entire life growing up, was called the Lancaster Mall. However, they shut the building down. It was like an indoor mall, like a single story mall. They shut the indoor location down at least a handful of years now, and now it's all just an outdoor little strip mall thing like this. I don't know why. I don't know what their plans are for the indoor, what used to be the indoor mall. But now it's the Willamette Town Center. If you know what's coming or what might come to the inside where the Lancaster Mall used to be, let me know. I'm interested in knowing about that. Let us know in the comment section below. Where are you watching this video from? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section. Do you already live in Oregon? If so, where? If not, where do you live? I would love to hear about that. I got this stuff, got the gift, and also just got an offer accepted on a duplex for some investor clients of ours that are relocating from out of state. They were an agent referral. Thank you so much if you are an agent and you are someone who has sent us a referral over the last few months. We appreciate you so much. And if you are an agent watching this outside of the state of Oregon with a client relocating to or just needing a realtor in Oregon, we would love to give you a referral fee and we'll take great care of your people. They're doing a 1031 exchange on it and I'm super excited for them. But first, before we end this video, I wanted to show you guys what I got at Barnes & Noble for my friend. The birthday party is at the Oregon coast, so I thought this was fitting. We got this fun little paint by number set. She likes cats. Fun little adult coloring book. And then how cute is this bag? Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you enjoy this video and you like these more vlog style videos we've been doing on this channel lately, hit the thumbs up button or let me know in the comments. If you don't like them, hit the thumbs down button or let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys soon.